Hello everyone, welcome to part 74 of my Dark Souls 2 Scar the First Sin playthrough. And today we'll be going through the first portion of Brume Tower. If you remember from the earlier episodes, this is where we came from. There are a few items that we picked up, specifically these 6 smelter wedges. I don't know exactly where they were, but I know we picked them, that's all. Now before you go over here, you're going to want to bum rush to the left. Because there's a thing here. Can't kill it without using those smelter wedges, since you have a limited amount of them. Technically there's an equal amount of smelter wedges, but some of them you have to get after the boss. So if you use any, there's a chance that, especially if you're not really paying attention, that you might just fuck yourself over. There are 2 that we need to use. I think it's 2 at least. I don't know for sure, but I think it's 2. But that's definitely not one, since there's no enemies that even spawn there. Because what those do is they'll buff enemies around them, to make them a lot tankier and hit harder. But they'll also spawn basically giant fucking firestorms around them, so. Dexterity Ring. An oddly deformed iron ring increases the dexterity of its wearer. The old Iron King ruled over a great age of iron. The king's power allowed him to mold iron freely, as if he held sway over the forces of life and creation. Now also when you're going through here, you're going to want to make sure you have a bow on you. It'll be absolutely vital for one of the encounters. Maybe not vital, but dramatically helpful to kill a big enemy that would normally cause huge problems. Growth Bomb. I don't think you have to drop down there. Now these are the main enemies of this first portion at least. I have no idea past that, but for this they are. I know that. They're pretty frail, at least for my weapons. Considering I'm super fucking overleveled. Like double the level you're supposed to be, or you're recommended to be. Not too bad. They give you plenty of time to get ready. Rogue Water. You can get a safer look at one of those buff totem things. There. Yeah, we go over here. I might have trouble navigating this area even though I've already been through here. Because it's a vertical area and I always have more trouble with vertical areas than horizontal areas. Blackweed Balm. We'll see though. Hopefully not. Psi plus 7. Ooh, no. Don't throw me off. I don't know if we've already been here, but Psi fitted with a large custom blade has an extended slashing reach when strung broadly, but beware these attacks make the leader very vulnerable. I still don't know why these are called. This is called a Psi. Pretty sure it's a glaive. But I know for a fact it's not a scythe. Not even fucking close to that. Now, if I remember correctly, down here we have one of those buff totems. Nice, we got a Titanite slab. I don't think this opens to anything, no. Basically, the way I'd recommend is there's a room directly to the right of the ladder when you get down there. You're going to want to rush through that, kill the enemy that's in there, and cause as long as you don't go too far forward, it won't buff anything. And and it'll allow you to kill some enemies and have a much lower chance of actually getting damage when you use a smelter wedge. Because while once you get far enough into the animation, you become invincible. You're not like that immediately. So if you can, you want to get enemies away quickly, so at the start you don't get hit. Dance of Fire. Pyramids created by the Magus Igel, loyal follower of the Old Iron King. Cast flame in a sleeping motion across the targeted area. The fire seems to dance and makes its victims dance with it. Now though, if you try to go after the other enemies without shooting them, the totem will buff them, and it'll make them a lot harder to kill, to the point where at least I don't one-shot anymore, despite being double the level and having an extremely high damage build. So I'd suggest just running towards it and getting rid of the totem, which is exactly what I'm going to do. You might be able to get that one, though, to the black right of me. I'd suggest retreating back here, because it'll stun them after a couple seconds. Which should give you enough time to kill them. Also, whenever you destroy one of these, you'll get the Soul of Nadalia, Bridle of Ash, which is like a fragment of a soul. If you destroy all of them, you get the full soul, which I guess gives you a boss weapon. But Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash, who renounced her flesh and wandered Brume Tower. When Nadalia came to this land, the king she sought was no longer there. Spirited, she forsook her own soul and clung to the heirlooms of the old king. This is only a fragment of a soul and cannot be used in this state. And this guy's here, not paying attention. I'm guessing I guess he can shoot you from somewhere if you don't deal with him. I don't know. So those do not open. I don't know though. Go over here and open this door. This is where we'll be heading. Go over here, grab this item, an old mundane stone. An enemy will appear once you go down there a little bit. You'll also get another enemy over here. The first spear ones. Fuck off. I don't know how he blocked either of those. Also, I don't know why he had a delayed spawn there. Lloyd's Talisman. Open this. We get a chest, or get 2 chests. Remember quickly, 3 soul vessels and some spell stuff. So completely useless to me, at least the first portion. The old Radiant Life Gem Bolted Dusk Herb. Then we get some soul vessels here. Which would be nice, especially because we get the Flame Quartz Ring this time around. So soon we'll be able to go back. Oh, we get 2, not 3. Okay. But soon we'll be able to go back to the fucking Iron Keep and actually get those chests. I'll use a soul vessel to fuck with my stats. Probably bump endurance, faith, and intelligence up like crazy, so I take as minimal damage as possible. Now, these guys aren't that bad. They kind of run from you, and as long as you don't attack them with like a big strength weapon or a fire weapon, they won't actually blow up. So just attack them with a sword, small sword or something. Except whenever they catch themselves on fire like idiots. But you can run over here and you won't take damage. As long as you don't get too close. Oh shit, fuck, I didn't mean to aggro him. I intended to blow him up. I didn't do as much damage as I thought. This is an enemy that seems to be more common later on. They hit kind of hard and they're a little bit tanky. They're able to survive an L2 from me, at least, which is pretty fucking tanky. But with these guys, I'd suggest you blow them up. Because it'll kill the one that's in here. Oh. Maybe not. I thought there was one in there. First time through, I just ran right over here and blew everything up, and I guess it killed the one that I just fought, but this time it didn't kill him. I guess because there was less barrels, or maybe because the barrels picked... Maybe the barrels picked up by the enemies are stronger or something, I don't know. Kill this idiot. And by the way, you need an L1 to kill them. And R1 will get like very close, but it won't actually kill them. Unfortunately. Right here. Although it will stagger them, so if you need to stagger, you can just do that. Oh, this just L2. Apparently that didn't kill, somehow. But as long as you don't hit this chest, I believe 3 times, you should be fine. But that one, is, at least from my experience, just refused to fucking move. And you can put that on if you want to parry. I guess I'll put that on just in case. But I'll probably never use it. Stasis. Weapon used to strike with one's fist. The thick leather covering bears iron studs and protects the hands while augmenting their strength power. Attacks with the fist are solely dependent on one's strength. With this weapon, any encounter becomes a brawl. I guess it's solely depending on strength, but then there's a dexterity scaling. For some reason in this, with E2 this happens. I guess it makes more... Excuse me, sorry. I guess it makes more logical sense. That is a weird fucking moveset for fist weapon. I guess it makes sense, but it's still kind of odd, especially considering I'm coming from Dark Souls 3, which just, you pull out a second one. Pretty sure this door's locked. What's over here? Oh yeah, you can grab this chest over here. That guy shouldn't be able to shoot you from over here. Should be fine. It's just not resting at this bonfire unless you really struggle with the earlier areas. But although once you get through this next room, you definitely don't want to rest at the bonfire. It'll make it a lot harder to get past all the enemies coming up. This is the area you're going to need that bow for. Got a bunch of elevators that don't work yet. It's an elevator. Yeah, there's nothing here yet. We have to go down the ladder. Got some fucking water. I'm not sure how that's useful, but it's maybe to make you slightly more resistant to certain enemies. You don't want to scare that guy off, have him drop through the trapdoor. And here's something important too. You're going to want to use one of your urns. You're going to want to use one of your urns here to throw... You want to throw one of them through here and destroy those barrels so they don't blow up when you open it. Or they don't block the door. I'm not sure which it does. How did that not... How... I guess lightning urns don't fucking work for some reason. I could have sworn they did. There you go. Also, I suggest you buy some extra fire bombs before you go through here. Because they're useful for this area. Kill this idiot. You're gonna wanna... I wanna see if I can reach from here. Doesn't look like it. No. Okay. You're gonna wanna snipe this guy. Maybe because there's a fuck ton of enemies in that room and he's the only one you can realistically hit. I suggest you use poison arrows because they can kill him pretty quickly. You can get like a little over halfway on his health. And you can snipe the rest off him. Or poison him a second time. Wanna scare these fuckers off. They're going like the opposite direction that you're facing, sometimes. Go over here, dude. I mean, you can kill him, but I don't know why I'm even doing it like this. Fucking go, you little shit. Thank you. So I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'll use poison arrows. You can hit his toes from here. Four arrows, maybe? 5. Yeah. And snipe him more. You have the chance because he'll start to move. Which will make him a lot harder to hit. Maybe he won't. He did for me. I guess as long as you're quick, you should be fine. And the rest are just small enemies. Although you have a buff tome in there you're going to want to get rid of. I mean, you could definitely fight your way around it, but I'm trusting the walkthrough I've been watching with it. And we should have enough for the boss. If not there. They'll only need like 1. Yeah, let me deal with the buff totem here. There we go. All dead. Another soul of Dahlia. And let's go kill these little small fuckers. I guess you don't really need to bait them over. I guess you just don't want to actually snipe them. Also, apparently they can attack you. At least that's what that guy looked like he was doing. You get the Flame Quartz Ring +3 here, which is one of the major things we'll need for the getting shit at the Iron Keep. And then open this door and we'll continue on. We have one of those armor things right here. You're gonna damage them pretty much immediately. Just 2 L1s and you should be fine. If not, at least from all I've seen, they have a pretty obvious moveset. They're not too hard. Plus that extremely long wind up. That's for you to get some good damage in ahead of time. Even if you're not able to kill them. Here we have a bunch of enemies, but we're also really close to a bonfire, so don't be too shy about using your Estus flasks. Although be careful, these things can hit pretty fucking hard. Use the pillars to your advantage. These also can teleport. Also, you can knock them off, apparently. Also, if they hit you while they do that, like if they hit you in the back like they tried to, they'll backstab you. Which does quite a bit of damage. Isn't too bad, just be kind of careful when you go through here. There's an enemy down there, I think. No, there's a couple smaller enemies down there. Not one of those big ones, even though it looks like that's what it's gonna be. You have one there, and then you have a couple that spawn back here. Don't go too far out into this platform yet, because there's a couple ambushes. You don't want to fight all these guys at the same time. Some of these drop some soul items. I guess he didn't die. That's not good. There's one of the ambushes. And, okay, this is going to go very poorly, I can tell. Yeah, be very careful. Try not to go out. Try not to knock that first one off, I guess. There's only 2 of them, though, so now we're fine. They come out really fast, though. So you'll have to dodge ahead of time if you want to dodge them. Or just come out with, like, a shield and block them. To my knowledge, they don't do too much stamina damage. Although it's definitely worth coming out here. You get a bunch of soul items. So let's go down here and grab an item. We don't want to go over there yet. Apparently it's a side area. Grab a raw stone. And this leads to a room with a bonfire. We have an item all the way over there. We have a contraption here. I think that affects the elevator, but we don't have the item to activate it yet. Over here we can get a spell quartz ring +3, which is a huge. I guess it's not super important yet, but it's nice to have. Don't rest there yet. Grab that magic stone. Do we head down this way? I'm not sure. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to go. So we have some things over here. We have a few of those mages. One of these fire things, which if timed correctly can set these bomb fuckers off. Get them out of the way. You have a lever over here you want to open. Nice. Seems to be one over here. There's two down this hallway and one that spawns here apparently. We'll hit that, that's also good. Oh, fuck, man. I don't know why my idiot of a character went for a rolling attack there. Fuck off! And there's an invader. Fuck, that's not good. Okay, thanks. I don't know what the hell happened there, but... So for this one, I'd suggest bowing him because of the fucking flamethrower thing. As long as you don't go too far out, you should be fine. Fuck off, that shouldn't have hit that wall. Fuck off! Fucking shitty hitboxes. What the hell? Wow, okay. I fucking hate Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 awful fucking boxes. Fucking bullshit. Ah! Man, I wish I could aim better. Maybe if the fucking retarded controls in this game wasn't so fucking terrible. Well, I can aim with the mouse at least. Fucking shoot! I like how it took him an hour to fucking shoot there. Nearly got me hit. Did that fucking thing seriously home at the end? That went so much worse than fucking practice did. Then again, it's probably because the fucking shitty hitbox there. Like, what the fuck? I wish the arrows were still there so I could show how fucking awful it is. But you could probably tell. It was pretty bad. That wall's destructible. You have to get one of those, like, those barrel men to blow it up. Before we do that, we have to kill this enemy. He isn't too hard. He just has some fucking stupid shit there. They fucking dodged that. He hits kind of hard, though. That shouldn't have hit me. Or at least shouldn't have done damage. Thankfully, with my build, I 3-hit him. So that's not too bad. You're going to pull out your bow again, assuming you have these kind of arrows. You'll want to put on some fire arrows so you can damage the explodey boys when you need to. There should be at least a couple here, hopefully. As long as they didn't fucking run into the fire like idiots. Never mind, they just fucking vanished. Yippee. Seriously, where the fuck did they go? Great, that means we have to go through this. We have to go back through here. Fucking lovely. Just, I didn't hear any explosions or anything, so how the hell did they fucking disappear? That's the next area we're going to next episode. So, go over here. It'll lead us back to that room earlier. Yeah, this place. And we can rest at the bonfire, come back down here, kill that enemy again, and then hopefully get one of those bomb guys. To blow up the area. Or blow up that wall. This definitely went smoother than my practice run, though. Not that arrow part, that was fucking stupid. But overall, it went smoother. Practice run, I died twice, if I remember correctly. First to that fucking room with the first room with the big guy. Yeah, easy enough when you come behind him. At least with the build I have. Oh, something blew that wall up, though. I don't know what. Definitely not complaining, though. Don't have to bait anything over here, then. And here we get the most illogical fucking item placement in existence. Katarina armor. You know, the armor set we got the fucking helmet from the last DLC. Why were they... Is there like hay? I guess not. See if that gets him down here. What the hell's he doing? If he doesn't come down in... Oh, fuck. Never mind, he'll be right behind me. He's probably gonna fucking kick my ass, but I have plenty... I have plenty of human effigies. I'm surprised that staggered me. I don't have the right item on me. That's not good. Yeah, okay. It's kind of hard to PvP with such big-ass fucking weapons. Especially when you tend to be as passive as I am. At least I wasn't a dickhead. Well, that's probably going to be the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day and stay safe.